Hey guys, it's Bindi and Chandler here. We did a post saying send in your questions and we will answer them to the best of our ability. And you guys were so kind because you sent in a lot of questions.
Yes, you did.
So I kind of just randomly chose some because I don't know if we would have enough time in the day to answer all of them.
No, but we have a lot, so let's get into it.
Okay, first question is, do you and Chandler visit America often?
That's a good question. If a lot of you didn't know already, you may have noticed by now, but I am American. Your mom, or mum, as you say in this country, is American as well. So we do have family over in America. My folks are over in Florida. Your family's in Oregon, and we do get over there. Since 2020, it's been a little bit challenging, but recently we've been back and forth a little bit and have got to see some family. Grace has got to visit America twice now, which is really exciting. And yeah, we love America.
It's a lot of fun to go and visit, but the giant flight to America with a 3-year-old does prove to be a little tricky. See, Grace is not the kind of gal who likes to sit and color.
No.
Grace got the Irwin Powell genes, and she loves to run around and be outside and be in nature. So she's very good on planes and she tries her hardest, but sometimes she gets a little bit emotional on those big flights because she just can't understand why she can't just go be outside with her animal. I think she'll get more used to it, and she loves her family in Florida and Oregon. So I think when she's more able to go, okay, I'm going to Florida, this is what's happening.
Yeah, totally.
It'll get a little easier. Have you ever thought about expanding your zoo, and what other animals would you love to add into your zoo? So at Australia Zoo, we are always continuing to expand. We're actually really excited because our luxury lodge, the Crocodile Hunter Lodge, is continuing to grow. We are just about to add 2-story cabins that are just, I mean, unbelievably beautiful. There are no words. They are so pretty. I said to my family, I'm like, why don't we just not open these and we just live there?
We'll just move into those.
So that idea was vetoed, but I was mostly kidding.
Yeah.
Mostly, but you will stay there and you won't want to leave. But for me, my dream is to have platypus.
That would be amazing.
I would love to have platypus because my favorite animals are echidnas, and echidnas and platypus are both monotremes. Really love to have platypus.
Yeah. But what I love about us too is we try to do the best we can with what we have as well. So we have endangered species breeding programs. So this time of year is actually really special because there are lots of little koala joeys getting around, so you can see baby koalas. So there's always something new and different happening in the animal world here at Australia Zoo. And fun fact, our most recent animal here at Australia Zoo that we welcomed was a snail. We have Robert Irwin's banded snail. So those are our newest animals. I'm sure people from all over the world will now be flocking to Australia Zoo.
I mean, I would.
Yep, so now you know why Australia Zoo is so popular. We got the snail.
Yeah, babe.
Oh yeah. They're really cool though.
They are.
They are.
And
they're a good snail.
We do have some, I don't want to give away anything, some wonderful sneaky surprise plans into the future. So watch this space over the next 5 to 10 years because we have some really, really big plans. So I don't want to give anything away, but the zoo is going to keep expanding and getting even cooler and better and amazing. What places other than the zoo do you consider a must-see while visiting Australia? Okay, so yes, Australia Zoo, stay at the Crocodile Hunter Lodge, visit our Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital. Of course, that's the number one. But outside of that, I would say go to Tasmania because Tasmania is amazing and so beautiful and filled with just such rich wildlife experiences. I mean, there is just so much to see there. So I love Tasmania.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. Like as an American, you know of Tasmania, but you don't really know what Tasmania holds. And it is like a completely different world. It's like you step into this mix of Swiss Alps / Australia / Antarctica. It is just so amazing. It's this tiny little island you can drive around in one day, but there is so much to see. So I could easily just spend weeks and weeks and weeks in Tasmania. It's beautiful.
It's true, I love it there. So go to Tassie, but come to Australia Zoo first.
Yeah, and Tassie's only a 2.5-hour flight from here, so just do it all at once.
Are there any animals that you would like to interact with that you have not yet had the chance?
Now, I don't know how much I want to interact with it, but one day I would love to see a polar bear out in the wild. You know, that would be amazing.
Really?
Like such a massive animal that so few people around the world get to experience.
Yeah.
Like I know there's a lot of populations in places like Canada, and you guys are very lucky to maybe see them frequently, but I would love to see that. That's just, you know, it's a giant animal that is so cool and so unique and could use so much help that, yeah, that's something I'd love to experience.
That's really cool. I like that one. Polar bear.
That's a good one.
Mine would have to be a pangolin. I would love to see a wild pangolin. Cool. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but it's kind of my dream to see a wild pangolin. So I don't know, maybe one day.
One day.
Maybe.
Keep at it.
We'll keep trying. If you have seen a wild pangolin or polar bear, share your story here because we would love to hear about it. Next question is, after losing my dad 2 years ago, Bindi, what helps you through the times when you are missing him the most? Firstly, I am so sorry for your loss. It is so incredibly difficult when you lose someone who you love that much. I remember when I was little, people used to say to me, time heals all wounds. And I just don't believe that. Time has a way of changing things, but when you love someone so much and they pass away, time just doesn't heal it. It just changes the way you feel about your grief and the way you're able to embrace the times that you had with your loved ones. So for me personally, I find it's really important to keep my dad's memory alive. So making sure that our daughter gets to know her grandfather the best we can through home movies and the documentaries and photos, and making sure that his legacy, his spirit, his enthusiasm for life is always close to our hearts. That's really important to me. So if I was to give you any advice, you know, we all have a different grief journey, and it's incredibly important to remember that as long as it's not hurting yourself or hurting anyone else, you have to grieve the way you need to. But think about maybe having times when you're able to celebrate your dad, celebrate the good times that you had together and your dad's life, the legacy that he left behind, because everybody has a legacy. And yeah, just really revel in all the good moments, and that has really helped me on my journey. So I hope that helps, and I'm sending you the biggest hug in the whole wide world. I choose to believe that the people that we love are always with us, no matter what. So everyone has a different belief system, but I think your dad is probably still with you.